More moments later. Eventually, much later, much.
Coming up next, okay, I'm going to make a heart cluster necklace. Coming up next. Thank you. Good morning. Hi, how are you? And welcome to Darlene Workshop. And this is what's continuing to be going to be heart part 3. Okay, this is coming up next. I make a heart pendant with it's not look like, but it is cluster. Okay, and I put the flower here as a key holder. Okay, and have to correct something that on part 1 about showing you a different kind of punch holder. And yesterday I punched a metal that don't supposed to be LOL. I used this other day, I believe Wednesday, and I bought different kind of style of tools, a punch hole. Okay, now what it is it depends what kind of materials you have to put a hole on it. From the other day, I used this to punch a hole in the metal. Okay, so this is not for the metal. This is for leather. Okay, no wonder it's hard for me to do. And this is for leather. I just try to put another one. Okay, put a punch a hole and punch it. Okay, and see that this is what's gonna look like. And there's a hole. It's good for leather. Okay, change my glasses. Now, this kind of tools is expensive, but it's worth it because there's a hole that you can choose, and this is made for leather. Okay, now, and this one here I bought it too. It's cheap, and they have a hole in that you can do it. See, right there. Yeah. And this is made for a metal. Yes, a metal. That. But it's so skinny. See the needle. So you gotta watch out how much the wide and how much thick the flat wire. So this is the hole for that. And when you put a hole in it, they stick up the materials from what you punch the hole. So they stick it up like that. All you're gonna do is cut that extra, and then you file it. The purpose of filing is to smooth the hole, that way you can insert the wire that you want to insert in there. Okay, run your finger. If it's smooth, that's fine, but if it's still scratchy, just file it a little bit more till it's smooth, and then follow with a very soft file. Okay, yeah, they're smooth now. Okay, so this is for this kind, and just put it in the middle where the hole is, and then you punch hole, and there it is. There's right there. Okay, and you're just gonna keep doing like this, and there's the hole. All you gotta do is practice how to aim in the middle once you want to. That's why you're gonna use the marker. Okay, put a dot in the marker. That way you can aim that punching a hole. Okay, this is cheap. It's not very expensive, but it will break or dent quick. Okay, so after you punch that, doing the same thing, you smooth it with a board, emery board, and feel if it's smooth, and then smoother more with its emery soft file. See, this is to use to punch. This is, I think this is centimeter or flat, not centimeter but millimeter. I think it's either 4 or 5. Okay, and you can use this, or if it's heavy metal like this, now you use this. Okay, it's made from the metal. See, I just make a punch over there, punch hole. I use this, no problem. See how smooth it is? Okay, so review. This is for the metal. This is also for the metal, for a small millimeter of flat wire. And this for heavy thing, like this one here. See, I made that hole over here. And I put a jump ring. That's why it's look like this. And I'm gonna make that as a cluster necklace. Okay, so where's the other one? Oh, so this is this tool with a different holes to choose is for the leather. Okay, leather right there. This one is for the leather. All right, and this one, these two is for the metal. This kind of flat metal. And if you want a big one, it's for this and for this one. Okay, like that. There you go. Okay, all right, so we just educate ourselves, and those are the tools tools for punching. Okay? Leather, metal, heavy metal, like 4 centimeter, 5 centimeter, and 8 centimeter, 1 inch millimeter. Okay, so those are tools. Okay, this one. Different tools for different materials. Okay, and thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next content. Bye bye for now. Have a blessed Friday. Hi there. Okay, I'm back. As I'm saying, I'm going to make a cluster, and I already started a heart cluster pendant. Okay, now they have different style and technique how to make a cluster, their own way, their own version. And of course I have mine also, and I'm sure you're gonna make your own also. Okay, so before you can do a cluster, you need a chains. Okay, and this is, we call it, when they hook together, they call it a chains link, because they link together, they attach together. That's what I have in here. Okay, now you can make your own pin head, or you buy your own pin head. But if you are just going to practice, just make your own. Okay, there's a different way to make a link of a chains. Can be a bigger link, chains link, or it can be, it depends what size the length is. If you don't want to make your own pinhead and make a length, just grab 2 of different sizes of a we call this jump ring. Okay, all you're gonna do is link it together, and you have link it together like this. You have a chains link. Okay, so there's just the other way you can make a link. But then again, if you're gonna make your own for your extra or scratched up material that you never use, you can practice it and get you probably that any scratch or extra while that you don't need different sizes. The thicker is better to make a link. So for making a link, you're either going to use this kind of tools. Okay, if you want just a little link of that, and there's a number of tools that you can make the size of the link is this kind of tools. There's number small and 7, 6, 7, 8. The biggest one link you can make is 8. Okay, so you're just going to do this and start making your own jump ring. Okay, I'm just showing you how to start to make a jump ring. To make a link, you stay on number 8 and keep rolling. Okay, there. You got a jump ring right now, right there. Okay, this is the tool for that with a number. This is flyers with a loop. Forgot the name, but there's the, you can use large, bigger. That's my favorite is right here because it's small and they got bigger. See, when you make those jump ring, all you're gonna do is cut that. Because it's thick wire, you don't want to use your good flash cutter. Just get the, I use, this is the tools to cut the memory wire. It's thick. You just cut it like that. Okay. Now, you spread it a little bit because you are going to cut that. See this round there? You have to follow and cut that. This one here. The last round there. And you just cut that. And you got your jump ring. Okay? And you got one more right here. So you just cut this to get that size. Let's see what happened if we cut over here. See how tough it is. See? So either cut over here or cut over here. Let's cut it over here. So what happened? So you got a jump ring and this is a waist. So to open that up, you're gonna use a different kind of tools to open. Don't open this way, but opposite way, okay? You hold one of those side, and then you just open like this. See? Close it. And open. All right. So we are going to close this first. Okay. And make and close. Insert that and close that. You got the length of a chain, okay? If you're gonna make your own, this is the way how you make it. Okay? And if you're gonna make a, what do you call that? Pinhead, to make this one of the cluster. Let's see. I got it, this one. This is 3 inches. So I will cut that. Use this. Whoa. Got 3 inches. And I'm going to make me a pinhead. See? Let's try this one. You don't want to waste that. Just go in the tip of that and you put it, make it rounded. It's gonna be look like this. And then you go insert the tools and then toward you. So that's the perfect one. Okay? Can be a pinhead. Now you are going to start to put the beads. Okay, since this is wire, I think this is 5. The lower the wire number, it means the thicker it is. Okay, so you need a really big hole to insert this. You make 4. There's one right there to make it 4 of this. Okay, usually try to get 18 gauge of wire, and it will fit all these beads. All right, so I'm just showing you how to make a pinhead, to make a cluster 4 beads first. That's what my style, that's what I do. Okay, so I show you. Gotta have a link, a chain link, or make your own pinhead, or make your own link like this, jump ring. Okay, to make a chains like that. Okay, it's like a little chains right there. There. So I'm going to make a lots of this because I have still got the link, a chains link to put in there, to insert. So I just go to the tip because this is soft wire. It bends so easy. So after you make a loop, you insert the tool inside and you bend toward you and then you straighten up. Okay, because this is really soft. So it's right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a different kind of colors. I'm gonna make 4 of those, 4 of beads. I think this is about, let me measure that. These beads I'm going to use is 6 millimeter, okay? 6 millimeter of beads. So I'm gonna make 4 of those. I started with the small beads, now I'm going to the 4. And then after the 4, I'm going to make a loop. Okay, there's my pinhead. So I'm gonna make a loop. I just loop 3 times. You're gonna hold this 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so you just have to hide the rest. You can cut it, but if it's need just to hide it, you can. Okay, there, become like this. And then I'm gonna grab me a small a smaller jump ring to fit in there. Where's that at? Over here. See? Maybe a little bigger is okay. It's fine, but it's too big. I'm just gonna try to use that. Okay, and just open that very small. Just try to open that. And if I were you, I hold it tight like that. You can change this. I just make sure you hold it tight because I'm going to insert one of the chain link here. Okay, I'm gonna put in every 3 holes. 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna put 3 hole, and then I insert it. It's very small. Okay. Just gonna have a lot of patience doing this. 1, 2, 3. If you miss the other number, that's okay. Cannot do perfect. I'll be back. There, I'm back. See, they're insert. I just don't want to waste too much, time or minute just to put in here. So there you go. 1, 2, 3. So that's my first plaster. And then I just going to fill that up. Okay, that's the way I make my cluster. Can be earring, rings, or necklace to make a cluster my way. Okay, thank you, and I hope you learned something from there and find out the best you can, quicker and easy for you to do without frustration. Okay, and I'll see you in the next video. I think it's the part 3. Bye bye for now.